Hey folks, Mr. Dell here. We are going to take a look at this is CC3 and it is section 3.2.3 and number 3-95. So it is asking us to evaluate the expressions below for the given values. So this is, I'm going to rewrite the expression is 30 minus 2x. And then it says 4x equals -6. So they want us to evaluate the expression. So that means take our -6, what they're saying x is, and plug it in to the x in the expression. That's exactly the process. So let's take a look at this. So we've got 30 minus 2 times, right? Because 2x, when you have the coefficient, the number in front of the variable, you are multiplying that coefficient times whatever that variable value is. In this case, we're saying the variable value is -6. So here's what I have. I have 30 minus what? What is 2 times -6? You get -12. So now I have a 30 minus -12. Remember our subtraction rule. When you are subtracting integers, especially when you have a positive negative, the best thing to do is look at changing this to adding the opposite, right? So that is our major rule when it comes to subtracting integers. So 30 minus -12 is the same thing as adding the opposite. So it would be 30 plus the opposite of -12 is +12. So we get 30 plus 12, which is 42. So the answer for A, this expression, 30 minus 2x, when x equals -6, the response, the answer would be 42. All right, let's take a look at B. B is the expression is x squared plus 2x, and they want us to evaluate that for x equals -3. Ooh, there we go, x equals -3. So we're looking at taking, again, we're looking at taking that -3 and plugging it into, now in this case, two places that there's an x, a variable in our expression. So this is -3 squared plus 2 times -3. So order of operations tell me to do the exponent. So -3 times -3 is +9. And then we can look at this multiplication next as 2 times -3 is -6. So I have 9 plus -6. And remember, integer rules, when you have opposite signs, you actually subtract the numbers. And then you look to see who's got, is there more positives or are there more negatives? There are more positives, so my answer is +3. Done. Okay. And C is asking us to evaluate. So we have -1/2 x plus 9. And they want us to evaluate that. That's our expression, -1/2 x plus 9 for x equals -6. So they're asking us to take that -6 and put it in place of that x right there. That's what's happening when we're evaluating an expression for a given variable value. So -1/2 times -6 plus 9. So order of operations, I need to multiply first. -1/2 times -6. Well, I know I'm dealing with a negative times a negative, so my answer has to be positive. And now it's just 1/2 of 6. So look at it without the negative signs. What is 1/2 of 6? 1/2 of 6 is 3. So 3 plus 9, final answer, 12. All right, last one, D. D is the square root of k, and it says for k equals 9. So that symbol here is the square root symbol, right? Square root symbol is really our opposite of squared. Right here we had squared. When you square something, you multiply by itself. In this case, square root is opposite of that, the reverse operation. So again, I'm going to take this 9 because I'm evaluating and plug it into the k. So really I want to find what is the square root of 9. Well, the square root of 9 would be what is the number that multiplies times itself to equal k. That's what I'm looking for. The square root of 9 is going to equal 3. right? And really, if you look at this, I'm going to take it one more step. When you think about square roots, here this situation was -3 squared, which we took in -3 times -3 also gave us 9. So could the answer be a -3 when you take the square root of 9? It could. When you're dealing with solving an equation, there is that opportunity for it to actually be, we can put in here a plus or minus 9. So the square root of 9 could be a -3 or a +3. But in this case, most likely, our response is just the 3. Okay, there you go.